Let's see. Y'all let me know if y'all in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Make sure everything is live. Are we live? Let me know.
Well, let me check my screen.
I bet we live. We live, baby. Oh, I didn't set the flip in latency. Oh, well, it's probably gonna be a little bit late. So either way, what's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. And this time we have Lina and Spacey, RagTalk TV. Reaction.
Know what it is.
Yo, we just finished listening to the Get album. Make sure I check that out. The live got blocked as soon as we jumped off, so I'm gonna try my best to make sure that could go up. It's gonna be at least 2 days before y'all can see it again. But this time we're checking out the Convo Part 5 and Part 6. I wanted to get these out of the way together because I know people wanted to hear it, people want to see it, and I was like, you know what? Lina and Spacey were right here. They were down. They all heard parts 1 through 4. I heard parts 1 through 4 already, so I just want to see what they did to follow this one up. Right, so just as a quick disclaimer, if at any point in time the live goes down for a split second, just give me a second. It'll come back up. If you see me switching screens a lot, it's because I'm trying to prevent the video from being up for too long, and then they end up blocking the live. So just bear with me. But yo, Spacey, you ready?
Come true, bro. I'm ready, bro. You already know me.
I'm ready.
You get me? All right. So we in there. Previously on the Convo.
I'm dead.
Ours was good. Blood, you should have blamed me. Blood, you should have stabbed me. But you wanna ride on abs, that's family. But you're all in a stick. Bulls driving the whip. Maniac. While you was in the front seat, I was in the back unloading your clip. You're naked.
But what's the transition? How you just go from that to night after? Like
see the other day, madness, brother. Even
that's
the
weird.
It was peak.
That's
I know
strange.
down everything. It's all a madness.
I heard. Talk to me.
You see, odd asthma guy tried to snake the thing. So you know what it is. We're on a different mission, bro. It's go time, my guy. We on.
It's about to be drill. This is about to be drill. That's gonna be mad. Cause the first time the beat it was more like I don't know, but it wasn't drill.
Nah, it definitely wasn't, but I want to see what the hell about to go on.
All right, let's see. And just say I know the reason why it isn't full screen is we're just trying to do our best to prevent it from getting taken down. So that's why it's not full screen. So our apologies in advance.
Yo, we need to talk. What the fuck just happened up north? Yo, we need to talk. What the fuck just happened up north? Line up a van, we don't need a plan. Shoot, making my calls. I know one girl that is linking from Junction, Lavender. He's linking the later at Satty Bar. Turn cold up and lane into Avatar.
Word, them man there's on the south side. Man for leave that dead with his mouth wide. Bet he stays in his house like a housewife. But you see odd act, it's about time. Hey, you act, I know you want to shoot. Gotta do this right, don't pan in the roof. Close up, I don't wanna hang from a coop. Pull up, watch his head hang from a roof.
Alright, cool, tell me the motive. Gather the rats, I gather the soldiers. Pop ads, he is a
his flow on that was crazy. Like the way that he like that. I don't know.
Hold on, let me adjust everybody in the chat real quick. Epic is Gucci. We both doing Gucci. We will be back soon. Don't worry about nothing, man. Don't worry about nothing.
Facts. Yo. Hold on. Yeah, this one, the way that he was flowing on that.
Right, but he stays in his house like a housewife. But you see odd act, it's about time. Hey, you act, I know you want to shoot. Gotta do this right, don't pan in the roof. Close up, I don't wanna hang from a coop. Pull up, watch his head hang from a roof.
Alright, cool, tell me the motive. Gather the rats, I gather the soldiers. Pop ads, he is a cobra. Go to his mum's, like everything cold.
Boy, yo, you know it's all over, bro. Cold, but Aki, you're colder.
Yo, the boy, yo, you know it's so, like it's so wavy, like. I think who is this? I think this might be Stinks. I'm not familiar with this artist. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
I was just about to ask you, do you know who it is?
I'm assuming so, because it's either Stinks, there's another person here that's Shani from the Bricks. I think that's a woman. I think it's a woman on these two, one of these two parts. So I'm not familiar with this guy though, but I need to be.
Nah, it's a fact. That's what I'm saying to myself right now.
Facts. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Live on the planet of apes were older, but I could never switch sides like Cobra.
Wait there, Aki and rolling chop. Man better hold him, done to the motto. Head pothole, send him back dead. Box Morocco, them boy your pussies probably chat. Man, check out the car, we need to nap. Man, you been the rope, covering the gas. Can set him alight and roll up and rap, man.
Donnie's a bait, poison. I ripped the head off a snake. Hold him down, push lead in his face. Young as a rage and ready to escape.
Nah, the way-
I can't wait to catch mine again. I don't even.
The way he hit that drop.
Yeah.
The way he hit that drop, like, what is going on right now? And this beat is not even that crazy of a beat. It's very simple, but I think because of the storytelling aspect of the song, it's making the beat feel a little bit more dramatic. I don't know what's going on right now.
Down, push lead in his face. Young as a rage and ready to skate. I can't wait to catch man again. I don't even want rap man again. I just want to see art ads get crank. Just cool. I'll tell you the time and when.
Yo, welcome on charge, everything good, everything blessed. I'm vexed. The other night, something should have dropped dead, but the feds turned up, everything went left. I had this marrow lined up, doing too much chattings, though, should have just queft. Imagine.
Abs definitely got better.
You already know.
You see the difference?
Facts.
Definitely got better, bro.
Facts. Because from 4 to 5, like, just the way that he's flowing.
More comfortable.
Way more comfortable.
Yeah.
Way more confidence.
Way more comfortable. And he still has that aggressive tone that he needed from 4, but he's way more comfortable on this one.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, this one is
blessed. I'm vexed. The other night, something should have dropped dead, but the feds turned up, everything went left. I had this marrow lined up, doing too much chattings, though, should have just queft. Imagine. The other day, this RAE try line me, then I made ads line him, then the feds line us, then it all got mad. I had the thing pointed, that is happening.
As I imagine the other day, this already got you to get he lined it line. It's like nuts. What?
I'm telling you, he's immaculate. He's immaculate.
That kid is grown. He grew.
Nah,
He definitely grew, bro.
no.
He definitely grew.
At least I know what happened. You know what happened at the end of it to a degree. The feds put it, but it's just like I would have appreciated seeing it. You know,
Right.
if we were able to at least see it. But again, I guess it makes sense because to get the same outfits, to just do everything exactly the same, it wouldn't have worked out. So I guess I get it, but yeah, we won't get into this one.
Too much chattings, though, should have just queft. Imagine. The other day, this RAE try line me, then I made ads line him, then the feds line us, then it all got mad. I had the thing pointed, that is happening, the arm Jakes gave me a heart attack, can't lie down, dash, I went looking back. You know me, I have shootout anywhere, any nigga, no fed man, fuck that.
How you mean my act? How you let it happen? You should have made slap. Big man.
Feds line, everything went
Hey,
left.
how you mean my
I had
act?
this marrow lined up, doing too much chattings.
How you mean?
I
told you.
Nah. And you know what's crazy? It's crazy because in my mind, I've been wanting to hear Back Row do more collabs with other artists. But I'm just like, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how possible it is or whatever, distance and everything. So the fact that this was an opportunity to get these artists in the same space, especially because Back Row, Lina was just saying before this. So Lina, you're saying Back Row is one of your favorites right now, right?
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. I think what song was it? It was Pasalu song.
Family, yep. I haven't tell you my family, yep.
And then Moonwalk Slide. I don't know what it is. Like any song he gets on, the energy just shoots up right away, and it's just like I love him. That's definitely in my top. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably my top 5. I'm gonna even stretch it to there, top 5.
That's the energy god. I'm telling you. Energy god.
Energy.
Yeah, like and I've been saying it from time. I think Back Row is one of those artists who he can cater to the New York audio palette.
Yeah,
the best among Back Row, among like Quang, certain people from Zone 2. Like he can cater to the sound that we like out here.
Yeah, he definitely can, bro. He fits everywhere.
Yeah, and just hearing him with Abs, this may not have been able to happen the same way otherwise. You feel me? So to see them, man, listen.
Should have just quit. Imagine. The other day, this RAE try line me, then I made ads line him, then the feds line us, then it all got mad. I had the thing pointed, that is happening, the arm Jakes gave me a heart attack, can't lie down, dash, I went looking back. You know me, I have shootout anywhere, any nigga, no fed man, fuck that.
How you mean my act? How you let it happen? You should have made slap. Big man panic, then vanish. It's so tragic. 2 for the price of one. Let a man touch you, my dog, they done.
He said 2 for the price of 1.
Yo, make me panic. You should have got bun. Yo, how does he do
are
it?
you listening? Are you listening? Oh man.
What is that? Yo, 2 for the price of what? Like, what? And that's one of the things that he says too. That's why it works so well. Like, man, listen.
This one take off a week. Blood off a stick and bring it to me. I don't want to see my man money. Come hold this one like a G. I can see you, but you can't see me. Hey, figure me the beat is finished. Fritz, self-distance. Ha! My dog will witness.
You know what it is? My man's an axe, so I fought twice. I hear you though. I should have put him on the screen like Fortnite. Fuck that. If I get that drop.
Oh, I see what he's saying. I think he's saying, he said my man is an axe. So I think he's saying he's Muslim. I guess he's saying he's like a brother at this time, I'm assuming. So he thought twice about it. Huh. I like that. I could. That's an interesting. You don't hear something like that often
On the regular.
on the regular. You feel me? Like you don't hear the artists say things like that regularly. And I don't know. It's like a layer of vulnerability in a way.
Real life.
Yeah, like my man is an axe. So I thought twice. Damn.
Yeah.
That's one of those small lines that you feel. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I like it.
I'm power on me, I'll be out there all night. And the cat say he knows where he stays for a price. I don't know, could be all lies. See that sneakball prick?
Fritz, self-distance. Ha!
I know. I heard it too.
You know what it is? My man's an axe, so I fought twice. I hear you though. I should have put him on the screen like Fortnite. Fuck that. If I get that drop down power on me, I'll be out there all night. And the cat
Man said. Should
Wait,
like Fortnite.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I heard that right.
Yo, what is this flow that Abs is doing right now? What's up, Spacey?
Bro. Hey.
I'm in a maze. Yo, Lina, how you feeling about Abs right now?
Honestly, it's not like after a while, like for certain people that's just listening to Abs, it'll be new. But like I said this in Product of Environment, Abs has stuff he knows he can do. He knows he can do it, but he's like, let me drop it on them like certain times where they're unexpected. Like next thing you know, they're like, oh my gosh, Abs can sing. Abs can do this flow. Abs can rap fast. Like he wants to give people that shock value. And that's what's keeping him so like, he keeps growing because he's not releasing it all at once. So next thing you know, it becomes old.
Facts. Yeah. And then I heard what he said about Sneaks and the fact that Sneaks was who helped him set up that line. So I'm like, I want to hear what's gonna be the. I think Spacey, you caught that too, right? That's why I'm just like, whoa. So it's
I was like, what the hell going on here?
Yeah, because I was like, last time I remember, he helped you set that line up. So, all right.
My dog will witness.
you know what it is? My man's an axe, so I fought twice. I hear you though. I should have put him on the screen like Fortnite. Fuck that. If I get that drop down power on me, I'll be out there all night. And the cat say he knows where he stays for a price. I don't know, could be all lies. See that sneakball prick? If he slips, then he's pissed. This machine ain't got no friendship groups. Anywhere that I slap it hits. Look, ever since that day, I ain't taking no check. Got my machine on me. But my brother don't show no one about this, cause hot up, he have to make properly.
You know, so we do that proper. Get round there, nobody can stop us. This
Brutal move. You know, so we do that proper.
Before we went live, was I not saying that's what I love about him?
Yes, his end. Yo.
What is the fuck that? Yo, that's what.
You know, so we do that proper.
Like, you know what it is? It's the energy balance that's working out really well. Where you have Abs with the lower tones, the more calmer vibe. You have Backroad with the higher energy. So to hear them complementing so well, because it's crazy. Because I feel like I've kind of low key wondered what they would sound like together. So I'm just grateful to have the opportunity to hear it. Because right now it's making a lot of sense and it's working very well, in my opinion. Wow, and even, you know what it is? Also, like some of the smaller subtleties in the way that they're telling the story. Like when he said, like there was a dramatic pause. He goes, "I hear that my man was an axe, so I thought twice." And you hear in the background, my man's like, "I feel you though." Like, so I feel like if I was listening to this with headphones, I probably wouldn't hear, because I can hear that the because I have like 5 speakers. Like I hear the voices, you know.
I'm hearing all the vibes right now. No cap.
So it's like you could tell they're playing with. You could tell like, all right, cool. We're looking at abs, but homie on the side is talking. So you hear that I feel you though, really low, and then like they really did their best to curate an experience with this. I like, and that's what I like. I can get behind that.
I don't know who they all lies. See that snake book prick. If he slips, then he piss. This machine ain't got no friendship groups. Anywhere that I slap it hits. Look, ever since that day I ain't taking no check. Got my machine on me. But my brother don't show no one about this. Cause hot up, he have to make properly.
You know so we do that proper. Get my dead, nobody can stop us. For this hand to go little copper. Let man have it. Hey, piss. Can't get my hands on the semi-auto mic. Hey.
What you talking about? Don't worry about machine.
It's crazy. I'm looking at Abs. Abs is looking at them like he's like, "Yo, you doing a lot, my man." He's giving him that look like, "I hear you, but settle down." Yo, because you know what it is. Backroad is the friend who's always on it, and Abs is the friend. Is like he's trying to be reasonable. Like yeah, he's from this background, but he's trying to think about it reasonably.
That's why it works so good right now. It works perfectly right now because of their personalities outside of this song. It matches, it meshes.
Yeah, that's a fact. I agree 1,000%.
Got that in abundance. I got machine like I got jumpers, hot block dumpers, 40 cal tumpers.
Let man have it. Hey, piss. Can't get my hands on the semi-auto mic. Hey.
What you talking about? Don't worry about machine. I got that in abundance. I got machine like I got jumpers, hot block dumpers, 40 cal tumpers.
Man said, I got machine like I got jumpers. I got machines like I got tools. Listen.
Anywhere I see RA, main no side road, man, I feel lean with it. Left more than 3 in them. You get it?
What's good? I ain't heard from you in a long time. The only time I get to see you is online. Cause you're always on point and on time. But on the real was war, I need you on side.
Left or right or left. Can't anyone get quef. I make a man get X. Come like his girlfriend left. Just send the address. So come let we do this thing, let's pan.
Left 40 cal tumpers. Anywhere I see RA, main no side road, man, I feel lean with it. Left more than 3 in them. You get it?
There you go, Lina and Esther. This is what y'all wanted.
Long time. The only time I get to see you is online. Cause you're always on point and on time. But on the real was war, I need you on side.
Left or right or left. Can't anyone get quef. I make a man get X. Come like his girlfriend left. Just send the address. So come let we do this thing, let's pattern up quick. I got a lashes appointment. And I hope you got readies on you.
Do you see what I'm talking about though? They could bring it to the table. She said, let's do this thing real quick because I got a lashing appointment. She's making it seem like they're going to the supermarket real quick.
There you go. You said you and Esther said you wanted it, and it happened, and you didn't even know.
Yo.
I'm in a maze.
Fact. This bangs. This is OD. Like, I would have never thought to do it like this, but it works.
Bro.
So is she supposed to be like the big dog, technically?
I don't know. We gonna see, I guess.
All right.
What's good? I ain't heard from you in a long time. The only time I get to see you is online. Cause you're always on point and on time. But on the real was war, I need you on side.
Left or right or left. Can't anyone get quef. I make a man get X. Come like his girlfriend left. Just send the address. So come let we do this thing, let's pattern up quick. I got a lashes appointment. And I hope you got readies on you. Cause the daddy's on you. Long time in a spine.
You're always on a hype thing. All bad and bougie. I know you like right then. But I like how the way that you get the job done. No 9 to 5 thing. I got a little problem and it needs solving. I know you're the right thing. Trust me, I need an on-site thing.
I stay on site like the builder's boo. So tell me how you want to do this shoot. I know a gal adds linking. She always hinting. She will reveal the truth.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. She's dumping right now.
Thank you.
like she's
on behalf of her. Thank you.
Like she's actually dumping, and it's not that I didn't expect it. but the way that they're executing it, wowzers. Yes, I said wowzers.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I ting. All bad and bougie. I know you like right then. But I like how the way how you get the job done, no 9 to 5 ting. I got a little problem and it needs solving. I know you're the right thing. Trust me, I need it on site ting.
I stay on site like the builder's boo, so tell me how you undo the shoe. I know a gal adds linkage, she always hinting, she will reveal the truth. She a distant relative, moves too feminine, but all that is irrelevant. We'll go for drinks and when they settling, I get a drop on, do put shell
That's
in.
live, that's even better. You know that I brought this to you because you know you're a serious stepper. I know that you got your own thing, but I would've gave you this wheel of Retta. I'm telling you, boy, gal will get man in some serious pepper. But all I'm saying is make sure you apply that serious pressure. I mean, jump out and go slump out. This little eat that bread up. Rinse it and turn his red teeth red.
I'm a slump at this dickhead, you what? He tried.
Hold on, she talking Bear Grylls right now.
This is the art of war.
That's what you're saying. Speak on that.
Like, if you can't get to him yourself, then you send the next best thing to do it, which is a gal. And nobody's expecting this to come.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoever thought of this storyline is actually really cold. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm in a maze.
Very cold.
You this wheel of Retta. I'm telling you, boy, gal will get man in some serious pepper. But all I'm saying is make sure you apply that serious pressure. I mean, jump out and go slump out. This little eat that bread up. Rinse it and turn his red teeth red.
I'm a slump at this dickhead, you what? He try have chat for you. I ain't say nothing, I'ma spray something and I'ma ride with this dickhead, you. Let me pattern up, then I'ma rise it up. Double tap it up and I'm done this nigga. Anyone I fucks with the gang, just know, trust me, it's mad when I see that nigga.
Hello. Yo, gangster. You try to leave man's clip on empty, but I could never make that mistake again. Got my clip now looking all lengthy. It's a touchback, so all I gotta do is clutch and squeeze that gently. Put my foot on your chest and two in your head for that move. Your pool was stenchy. No eye ting.
Nah, you see how nonchalant he is?
Man, like, ads is like, yo, Bredo, I don't care what you talking about, bro.
Nah, like, first I want to hear what M24 is going to do, actually. And now I'm curious, because we haven't heard M24. You heard everybody else. So he's probably about to link M24. Probably hit him up like, yo, da-da-da-da, man's calling me talking crazy.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I just wish...
from A-Town.
Yeah, I just wish that they were able to show what happened in the last one. Like, towards the end, because granted, obviously, we know that they can't. Yeah, like, they can't because then they would have to like, coordinate locations, outfits, time of the day.
Yeah,
the same everything.
Yeah, so like, I get it, but it's like, damn, I wish we just could have seen it, you know. But yeah.
Best watch you buy that Fendi. Cause that move, your pool was stenchy. No eye ting. Best watch you buy that Fendi. Cause my young G's might just dip you down and make you guy look trendy. Panorama, gonna see how I dealt with you and put you on a documentary. I'm a man of my word and I always keep it 100 like a century.
I don't wear no Fendi, I'll lick man down in my own Mackenzie. If you come round there this time, make sure that clip in your wipe ain't empty. If I joke man down with a Rambo.
Nah, he's
your clip ain't empty this time, brother.
Taking the piss. He's taking the piss. He didn't have to do that.
If you want a war with somebody, make sure you're ready. No God.
He's taking the piss. Because he's pretty much saying, like, yeah, just make sure I don't unload your joint next time. That's cold-blooded.
Oh, I come on, stop to the blade, get bendy. Act don't tempt me, I drive through your block like Wendy's.
Yo, 2-4, did you air that? Let's get 2 4s and then air that. If there's no gloves, then it's bareback. Let's ride on them. Come on, then.
Did you hear what he said?
If there's no gloves, it's bareback.
He said, yo, 2-4, did you hear that? Let's get 2 4s and let's air that.
Oh yeah, I caught that too. That was a really good use of the what's the term in like literary devices, but whatever it is, like using like that the similar parts of the words or whatever. Yeah, that was, listen, man. Somebody said Mackenzie is an old cheap sportswear brand in UK. If you don't have it in America, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have that. So I was wondering what that was. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, but even men said if we don't have gloves, it's bareback. Meaning, Listen, we going on the glide regardless. All right, say nothing. Say nothing.
Full to the brim, let's run on them, cause we ain't just trying to get one of them. When we go on, I bet them that. Let's get 2 4s and then air that. If there's no gloves, then it's bare back. Let's ride on them, come on then, click full to the brim, let's run on them, cause we ain't just trying to get one of them. When we go on, I bet they won't come again. Cause they ain't on shit at all, let's go around there and hit a fool. 9 or the 4, let's pick a tool, or this Mac might hit a move. Yeah, I air that, fuck that. I'm bringing out the ritter and a brought back, put a brought back in a rucksack, and I got the ritter on my nutsack. Nah, trust, that's love act. I'm bringing that.
2-4 is doing good right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, it caught me off guard. You know what it is? I think because the content of the song is really gritty, it's allowing him to give gritty content. I think as of late,
be himself.
You know what I mean? I think as of late, he's been allowing himself to dial back from the grittiness a little bit and trying to like kind of transition into other sounds, other ways of storytelling. But because this is a very specific story, he could tell it. You know what I mean? And he could play that character. You feel me? So it makes sense.
I might hit a move. Yeah, I air that, fuck that. I'm bringing out the ritter and a brought back, put a brought back in a rucksack, and I got the ritter on my nutsack. Nah, trust, that's love act. I'm bringing that 4s, I love that. I'ma cock that, bust that, make his head spin like a dust cap. Any one of them I see, I'm gonna red man's top man. Ain't gonna stop to the brethrens drop. To the Jordan skip, come back next time on Wassy civilians, beg man stop. Let's go, I got an anting cock for wet man down on my red man's top. Trust if I shoot my 9, I swear on my life, his head backs off. We're gonna come back squeezing, the whole place dashing. Do it with meaning, do it with passion.
You know what I'm liking right now? I'm actually really enjoying the back and forth. I don't know how many bars it is, but I'm enjoying. I'm liking how every time they switch, they're switching on the drop, so it's adding like a bit of like a dramatic anticipation to what they're about to say. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. What's up, Lina?
Yeah, nah, they're like feeding off of each other in a way. Like it's back and forth, but it's like they're feeding off of each other because M4 is like, all right, well, I like doing glides this way, and he's like, nah, but I like using it this way. So it's like feeding off of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, Spacey's just like, he's just feeling it. He's just,
Won't want a demo splash him. I'm about drip man, ruin that fashion.
Real bad man, not take bad up. Push the way you feel. Bullet in a head, it can't heal. Tell them we know.
I don't know if y'all deep it, but the drill beat is still going on underneath it too. It sounds kind of weird, but I'm been amazed.
With meaning, do it with passion. Smoke one of them or splash him. I'm about drip man, ruin that fashion.
Real bad man, not take bad up. Push the way you feel. Bullet in a head, it can't heal. Tell them we don't want them, yes sir. The 5 stay real and a ticket to you give with the machine. Bad man, not take bad up. Push the way you feel. Bullet in a head, it can't heal. Tell them we don't want them, yes sir. The 5 stay real and a ticket to you give with the machine.
Listen, I never took a bad up in my life. I was busting off my ting, trying to catch him when I slide. On a yard man ting, the way I stab him with my knife. I will push it in his stomach and I'm twisting out his tripe. Man will risk it on the eye, crack his biscuit with a pipe.
Man said push it in his stomach and I'm pulling, as he said, I'm twisting up, I'm pulling out his tripe.
How did you feel about the transition of the beat?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't think it's a transition. I think it's supposed to be. It was a bad transition skit. Like it's supposed to transition into a skit. Yeah. I feel like something about to happen.
Yeah,
right here. You feel me? But yeah, it was just a bad transition. It just threw it off a little bit because I could still hear the beat for a few seconds afterwards, which threw it off. No, I definitely did throw it off.
Yeah, okay, as long as I'm not bugging, because I think it had room to work. Right, it had room to work out with regards to allowing 2 beats to overlap, but I think the choice of beats, or I don't know, maybe the beats themselves could have worked, but maybe it was lined up differently. But yeah, I wasn't feeling it, so I'm not even gonna wheel it back to that part. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm just gonna let it ride out.
I did can't heal. Tell them we don't want them, yes sir. The 5 stay real and a ticket to you give with the machine.
Listen, I never took a bad up in my life. I was busting off my ting, trying to catch him when I slide. On a yard man ting, the way I stab him with my knife. I will push it in his stomach and I'm twisting out his tripe. Man will risk it on the eye, crack his biscuit with a pipe.
bad up. Pussy where you feel, bullet in a head, it can't heal.
Like I said.
We don't want them, yes, sir. The 5 stay real, and I take it to you, give with the machine. Bad man,
not take bad up.
Pussy where you feel, bullet in a head, it can't heal.
I like this.
We don't want them, yes, sir. The 5 stay real, and I take it to you, give with the machine.
Bad man, not take bad up.
I'm gonna
I
make
like that. I told y'all though. I said this earlier. Like,
but even when they did the little party type beat to that, I didn't like it. And
nah, it's not even like more like a party type beat. It's really a message. You feel me? Like, it's like I said when he was in the car with the shorty. Like, you would never expect for a gal to come up to your car and rinse you down like that. You feel me? And the fact that he's saying real bad man, not tech bad up.
yeah,
You feel me? It goes hand in hand. Like, yo, bro, either way, you know that I'm gonna come for you. You feel me? So you're expecting it. But I just caught you taking a nap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all mod, bro. It's all mod. This shit is
This one
I don't like the transition though. Transition is still wacky.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, so for me, my final score for this one ended up being a 9.38. Reason being, I give it a 9.5 for flows, an 8.5 for the beat, a 9.5 for lyricism, and a 10 for replay value. With the exception of that last part, which I'm assuming that last part is just for the video. I'm assuming that's not part of the song. So for me, the way that I feel is that the flows were mod. I think the flows, especially with Abs and Backroad, they spun the flows. I think they, in my opinion at least, I also like the back and forth that M24 and Art Ads did. I think that was cold. I think it was missing a little something. I just don't know what the something is right now. That's usually what the 9.5 to 10 difference is for me. But I think between Abs and Backroad, that alone, the beat, it was a pretty regular drill beat. But I gave it the 0.5 instead of just the 8 because it complemented everything else so well that it made the beat sound better to me, personally. But yeah, what are you saying, Spacey, in terms of your overall?
Nah, yeah, I'm down to give it a 9 for sure. The first bit was where it needed to be. The only thing wrong with this whole entire thing was that little transition. Like, it threw it off. It just threw off the whole vibes. You feel me? But yeah, bro, I'm giving it a 9. I'll give it a 9. I like the last one better too, though. No cap.
Yeah, I think that was the only thing. I feel like Backroad was a good addition to it. So was M24. But like that one part of the skit, I just didn't really like it. Like, it just threw me off a little bit because I was like, how do you go from this beat to that beat? But now that Spacey explains it, it's kind of understandable. But I still don't like the way they put it together.
So what are you giving it in terms of the score?
Oh, I didn't say it. 9.
Honestly, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I think that again, if it's for the sake of the video, then the end part I could let it slide. But I just hope that isn't how the actual song is, which I know it isn't. I'm pretty sure that last part is probably an actual song for RA, but is what it is. I think overall, if I was to just give it a score, I probably would have just given it a 9 straight up as well. So I think it's very fitting, honestly. So boom. So we're gonna check out part 6 right now. But Spacey, talk about this real quick. So you said you prefer part 4.
Yeah, bro. I prefer part 4 over this. It's just more the grittiness of it. You feel me? Like, and there's no parts in it that throw it off. Like, just I appreciate it more because of that little small subtlety. Like, yo, bro, whoa, what was that? You feel me? But I prefer 4.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I can understand why he says that.
Yeah. So let's check out part 6.
You didn't even hit your target. Smart.
Yeah, just deep that. Ads is fine. So
yeah, it could get very bad now.
Yeah.
Yo, my dog, what you telling me?
good, bro?
I know you're the dumb with the remedy.
Come on.
I know that I got a felony, but these little youths keep playing with my energy.
What's good, Axe? I'm calm, bro.
Yeah?
Alhamdulillah, no qualms, bro.
Good, good.
What you telling me, though? Who's playing with your energy, bro? Pirate boys get anything smoke. I got you all, don't worry, my bro. You get my point? Just stand the point. My YG will catch that point.
Come on, I know you're the man for that. I gotta make an example of man, you're man. Bottom line, man, snake me, that's the facts. I wanna hit everything up, back to back.
I got a plan for that. Come follow me, let's go.
Again, it's the way that they're hitting these drops. Like the beat itself is very generic for a drill beat. It's very generic, but the way that they're hitting the drops, like, Spacey, what you thinking? I see you feeling it right now.
Slapper. Same shit you just said. They're hitting the drops on point.
Yeah, it's wow.
Alhamdulillah, no qualms, bro.
Good, good.
What you telling me, though? Who's playing with your energy, bro? Pirate boys get anything smoke. I got you all, don't worry, my bro. You get my point? Just stand the point. My YG will catch that point.
Come on, I know you're the man for that. I gotta make an example of man, you're man. Bottom line, man, snake me, that's the facts. I wanna hit everything up, back to back.
I got a plan for that. Come follow me, let's go round the back. Mine and Axe will handle that. Bare big sticks, everything get melt like candle wax.
My G, trust me the way how I feel, I want to kill everything like 5G.
Say now, bro, this is light breeze on just what.
This man just said, I want to kill everything like 5G.
That was smooth.
I like that.
Lina, how you feeling about this one after just listening to part 5?
After listening to part 5, I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, when it first started, I'm like, all right, so because you didn't get the person you want to get, now you go into another person. But like, I want to see how they do. Like, this is the first skit technically, so I want to see how they transition again. But right now it's calm. Like, it's actually good. I like the flow and everything. I like how, like what you said, they're going off the beat, and it's kind of like a back and forth thing too.
Word. Yeah. So let's see what they do with this.
Watch like a timepiece, say nothing, that's why you're my G. You see that there looks nice, G. You know man might have to buy it free.
They're doing this again?
I guess maybe as a transition in between the situations, I guess.
Trying to be a gangster for life, heavy pressing stars, I'm getting boxes of that life, trying to press it hard. I was taking first.
That was M24 that picked them up.
Trying to get what I can like a deck of cards.
I see what he's doing too. He's using this as an opportunity to help promote the project too, it seems like.
Yo, my dog, let me talk to you quick, let me jump out. I don't wanna talk in the whip. Swear down, brother, you won't believe who I saw. I just see soft ads leaving the store. Word, my brother, you
was
show
it
what you saw.
M24?
I can't wait to put that in the floor. Is what it is, if it's war, then it's war. But fully on this thing, we're going on tour. Right now, dog, I'm ready, let's float. Come and sink his shit, put 5 in his boat. Not right now, brother, peak on the roads. Got a little pattern, believe in me, bro. Say nothing, my dog, I'ma fly to the track, pattern up 1 and 2 and slide right back. I'm here on the same thing, flying them packs. That's a walking W, I'm flyman's back. The game's a fraud, everybody's
I'm not gonna lie, I wish that they did that a little bit less. I see what they're doing. I guess they're trying
Transitions, right?
Yeah, like I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it into like a story, but if that's the case, then just produce a whole short film out of it.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like it would make more sense. What you saying?
A little bit too much.
I kind of agree with what you're saying, because like I feel like now in this one it's a little too much of the transitions, and like also with the back and forth. Yes, it's good, but maybe like now they're doing a little too much, in my opinion. And I just want to see where this goes. I don't know. I'm not like, so far, this is not my favorite. I agree with Spacey. Like number 4 was a little more organized and a little more better with it. So I just want to see how it goes.
Yeah, I think I can understand the sentiment around the organization aspect. I can see that. I think that the way that they started part 4 with the conversation on the phone with Abs and RA, that worked out really well. But yeah, I feel like they were aiming for a short story approach, like a short story kind of execution, but like giving these short verses and these kind of transitions, it's kind of a little bit of overkill, honestly. No pun intended. But yeah, we'll see what's going on.
lost in it. They claim the source till they get washed in it. They're playing bad, trying to be the best.
You know my man never dropped out. You see when you ran them shots out, you sure nobody never hopped out. You should have brought a broom with a mop out.
Nah, nobody never hopped out, cause when I drop rounds, it's a up down. I just walked right up to this idiot you and gave that 4 to that light-skinned dude.
Cool, but my man shouldn't be walking. Now I gotta go and catch up and sauce him. Say no more, just done with the talking. Just lay low, I'll hit you in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'd be dreaded if I was him. But like, I feel like the story's kind of is getting out of loopholes right now. There's a lot of loose ends in the way that they're telling the story. But I saw you unmute yourself, Lina. What you think?
No, even when she was like just now, she was like, it doesn't matter basically who she shot. Like it's the up down. So that's why I feel like certain times females shouldn't be doing the job, because at the same time, like they're gonna feel like they still gotta win. Whereas a guy, if he get the wrong person, he gonna get tight. It's not the right person, because then he's gonna be like, all right, now I really gotta get that person before they get me back. Yeah,
I don't know. I just feel from a storytelling standpoint, it's just feeling kind of loose right now. What you think is?
Nah, yeah, there's bare pockets. There's bare pockets in the story that haven't been touched, but hopefully they cover it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is the shorter between the two. And the fact that it's the shorter between the two of them, and right now it's having more transitions in the 8-minute one. This one is 6 minutes. Then I'm a little concerned, especially even like the exchange between her and RA was kind of short.
Mad short.
So we'll see.
My fella might kill my rock to get left out the lights, hit the yard on the right. You in there got a couple bricks. We gotta take that shit real quick.
Long time since I had big food in these streets since peak. The other been cleaning up. My head topped on, he must have released them keys before I start beating up.
Yo, look at this chick, she's watching my stories, liking my pic. She looks like a cutie, looks kinda tick. I swear that's the boy there, look at that whip. I got my ting, bro, you got your stick. Just say the word and I'm ready to rip.
From that day, my Nelly got pitched, of course, I got it, it stays on my hip. Yo, you must want dead out here. You know how much man I made bled.
Nah, you know what's crazy? When he said, yo, he kicked over the door that was on the drop of the beat too. It was like, yeah, like, peep it real quick. Peep it real quick. We run this back.
What to get left out the lights, hit the yard on the right. You in there got a couple bricks. We gotta take that shit real quick.
Long time since I had big food in these streets since peak. The other been cleaning up. My head topped on, he must have released them keys before I start beating up.
Yo, look at this chick, she's watching my stories, liking my pic. She looks like a cutie, looks kinda tick. I swear that's the boy there, look at that whip. I got my ting, bro, you got your stick. Just say the word and I'm ready to rip.
From that day, my Nelly got pitched, of course, I got it, it stays on my hip. Yo, you must want dead out here. You know how much man I made bled out here. Get one in your chest, you get checked out here. You're lucky there are could be feds out here.
Prick, I've made man bleed 2 days. Stop making webs when they made yours, brother. You know my thing, cause I ain't no runner, no brandish thing when I pick my.
Ew!
It explains the missing parts. It just went straight to it.
Yeah.
It would have been better if they did add, you know what I'm saying, more layers to it, but I guess they just went straight to it.
Yeah, I mean, abs. It's like we're getting a little bit of new and old abs simultaneously. Like we're getting the older, grittier like drill, but also getting, as Lina was saying, the new school comfort, the delivery, the flow patterns. You know what I mean? And again, I think it's similar to what I was saying about M24. I feel like because of the storyline, it's allowing him to revisit that kind of persona and be that aggressiveness that he's probably grown out of a little bit. You feel me? So it's working out. I like it.
Made man bleed 2 days. Stop making webs when they made yours, brother. You know my thing, cause I ain't no runner, no brandish thing when I pick my gun. Yo.
Nobody still ain't get hit?
Yo,
it's Pierre Con and nobody I get shot.
No, shooting in the air.
No, sorry. Hey, here's what I'm gonna say, right? Obviously, I'm not an advocate for violence, all that, right? So obviously we know that. Everybody who watches me, everybody knows how I think about the music. But from a storytelling standpoint, I think this is one of those moments where they probably could have done better than just letting 4 be the cliffhanger. I think that's how I'm feeling right now. I think they could have let 4 be a cliffhanger. Because right now it's like it kind of feels like it's just progressing for the sake of progressing. You feel me? Like that's how I feel, at least.
The only thing I would say is it goes back to when Backroad and Abs was in a car and it was like, yo, they right around the corner, and I like, who was it? Backroad G was like looking like, all right, he's expecting to see someone. So as soon as they hopped out the car, because that it's like some on-site type thing. So when you hop out the car, gun should have been blazing already. You should have been on time when you jumped out the car because you knew whose car that was. You knew who was in the car, and if it's really smoke, then you would have just like been blazing as soon as you would have hopped out. Not shooting in the air, shooting behind doors. Like, how did it take that long to go behind the door and then you guys want to start shooting?
Facts.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, but we'll see what going.
Lucky they are flex out here. I've made man bleed 2 days. Stop making waps when they made yours, brother. You know my thing, cause I ain't no runner, no brandish thing when I pick my gun. Yo.
Yo, Ack, where you at? I got the whack, but it needs shells. The other day was kinda nuts. I think bro got bummed by a female.
What, swear down, gal tryna bring it. Times all changed, there's gal doing drillings. Where you at? I'ma be there in a minute. I was gonna be a shot, but fuck it, I'ma spin it.
Link me now, I'm by the corner shop, and I'm itching at to go corner up. I warned him, I'll corn him, and lift him out of his Jordans.
What, lift him out of these Jordans? Yeah, man, I bun him out of these fake Montclair. The phone thing's bait, I'm a circle now. Give me about 5, I'm a link man there.
Yeah, again, it's like this interlude kind of like transition approach, like it's disrupting the flow. You feel me? You know what it is? Maybe if we would have just listened to the song on Spotify, like just the track, maybe that might help. But I don't know. I'm not feeling the approach. What are you thinking, Lina?
I have a question. When the track is placed on Spotify, does it still have like the pauses? It just goes straight into like.
Yeah. As long as it's like, so it could depend. Because like for example, like Shiro's story. Like it doesn't have like the verbal exchanges that happen in video. So if you were just listening to Shiro's story without having seen the video, you might not understand some of the things that he's talking about. So I could see that being something similar here. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I don't know how I'm feeling.
Like all the transitions is too much. It's killing it, literally.
Yeah.
Literally. Think about it in real life though. Like when the girl was in the car and he was pulling up to talk to her. No conversation is like 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Even when he was on the phone with yo, where you at? That was 10 seconds. Realistically, it's not like the transitions is like.
Yeah, what do you think of Spacey?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, these transitions is blowing me.
Yeah.
I got real artillery, come let's kick it. Show them boy, can they think they're wicked. 16 shooter, brand new vetter, and it's back's really kicking. See man run like an headless chicken. Wild and wicked, ass man skidded. Go around there and set it, sick him. I slaughter the dogs, I'm sick him.
You know what? No hype in it. Just past that force, I'm lighting it. Bro got bun in that driver's seat, cause you thought it's me that's driving it.
Say nothing, let's go around there and let that beat. Got this brand new vetter, Cambridge sweet.
I ain't like what M24 did with his flow just now. I didn't like it. It sounded kind of awkward.
He tried to talk.
Yeah, like I don't know. It felt kind of awkward. And at least now they're explaining a little bit as to what happened. He saw his bro got bun, thought it was me. That I was like, all right, cool. And now you're tying up that loose end as to what happened. And now we know that it isn't one of the artists, so that makes more sense. But yeah, let's run it back a little bit.
And it's back's really kicking. See man run like a headless chicken. Wild and wicked, ass man skidded. Go around there and set it, sick him. I slaughter the dogs, I'm sick him.
You know what? No hype in it. Just past that force, I'm lighting it. Bro got bun in that driver's seat, cause you thought it's me that's driving it.
Say nothing, let's go around there and let that beat. Got this brand new Retta, Cambridge sweet. Put that boy on the top, can we play for keeps?
They're about to transition again.
Butterfly them the beer for me. Real bad man not let bad up. Push the way you feel. Bullet in a head it can't heal. Tell them we no want them. Yes sir. The 5 stay real and a ticket to you give with the machine.
Like the song is cold, but it's like.
Push the way you feel. Bullet in a head it can't heal. Tell them we no want them.
Oh wait, they're not even cops. I'm crying. Peep it.
I got the clock play,
22 shot toy. Slide out the whip, fully smash it, I'm a hot boy. You don't want to see this king, no, like Top Boy.
I'm done.
Real bad man not take bad up. Push the way you feel. Bullet in a head it can't heal. Tell them we no want them, yes sir. The fight stay real and a ticket we a give with the machine. Bad man not take bad up.
It's unrealistic. Sorry.
I'm kind of happy that nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it.
Yeah.
This ain't it. I mean, it could happen. You feel me? Because again, anything can happen in war. You feel me? Like, you never know what could happen. But this, like, the visual is not it.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to listen to it back to back on a track. You feel me? But this video, the visuals, nah. It blew it for me. Like, the transitions blew it for me. You know what I'm saying? It was just too much. Like, you lost me.
Yeah. Lina, what you think?
I feel like it's unrealistic again. Like when the cops pulled up and then next you know you just automatically get out your car with your hands up, like face, like your back is face to them. Where you see that?
Yeah.
It's just, the visuals mess it all up for me. Like if we're talking about flow, the only thing is I don't like what M24 did with his flow. That's the only thing I could say realistically. But other than that, flows were good. But like when it comes to visuals and like being like realistic, no, they killed it all the way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. So my final score ended up being an 8. Main reason being, right, it's just focusing on the parts, right? The flows were on point, so I give the flows a 9, right? Because for the parts where they were rapping, the flows were hard, right? In my opinion, like the flows were a little bit below part 5, and I gave part 5 a 9.5 for the flows, right? So I'm giving it a 9 for the flows. For the beat, same thing as an 8.5, because I think the beat, again, when they found those pockets and like the drops and everything, that complemented the story very well. I'm giving it an 8 for the lyricism, but even that, I'm kind of leaning more towards 7.5, but just because of the way the story's being told, I'm giving it an 8 because if I was just talking about the verses in isolation, the verses were delivered very well, and like how they told the story within their individual parts was good, especially like that intro, right? Those were cool. What ended up pulling it down was I gave it a 6.5 for replay value, and that's like the lowest replay value score I've ever given, but it's mostly because of the video. It's hard for me to really take in this video right now. I think I'm gonna have to listen to it, like to just listen to the song, like on its own. But the way it's making me feel right now is like I wouldn't want to play it over. Like I have several reasons now to not listen to it, and that's when I start knocking points off from the 8 range. And yeah, I think what this feels like to me was more so an opportunity to promote up and coming music than it was an opportunity to tell a story and to actually do something with the song. It feels like if they would have just did 5 and 6 as one whole thing, let's make it one whole part 5, make it
one short film.
Exactly, invest in it as a whole short film. You get to incorporate the because they use the same song several times, so you could get to use the song within one song for the transition pieces, all of that, the gaps in the story. But I think that overall, as a whole thing, in my opinion, it kind of does the Convo as a series a little bit of an injustice. I think 1 through 4 was incredible storytelling, and they were able to tell that whole story with just the lyrics. This one, I think it needed more of the visuals for the story to make sense. And even with that, cutting it up and everything, it takes away a lot of the replay value and a lot of what they did, because they all did very well in their own ways. So that's just how I'm feeling. In terms of final scores, what you saying, Lina?
7.5.
Talk to me about that.
Because I wasn't like, it didn't keep me in tune, to be very honest with you. The visuals kept throwing me off. I didn't like the visuals at all. It killed everything. And I kind of feel what you're saying, like it's a way to promote music rather than like telling a story a little bit. And like the stories had so many like dips and like messed up issues with it. Transitions. We keep saying that the The flow switch up with M24 that brought it down a little bit. It would have been an 8, but again, visuals wise, like no.
I feel you. What about you, Spacey? What you saying?
Nah, I'm sticking with your firm 8, bro. It was a lot going on, you feel me? But beats, A1. Lyrics, A1. Transitions, nah, not too sure about it. It made too, like, it was a lot going on, bro. It was a lot going on. And if that's the case, they should have just did a short film out of it. But it was calm still.
Yeah, I agree. I think this would have done a lot better. Like I said, it's one straight short film. Make it a solid 15, maybe even 20-minute, John. You feel me? Because between this and this one, it was 8 and 6 minutes. So you're looking at clean over 15. You feel me? So they could have did it if they wanted to. It was like 8 something and 6 something. So between those two, it could have been a solid 15 to 20-minute, short film. It gave me a little bit of Sharo story vibes. It gave me a lot of those vibes. Something tells me this time around, Ratman probably wasn't as heavily involved because Ratman, when he tells his stories, he has his transitions and everything. They work so smooth, and they just everything about the way he coordinates the visuals and everything. It always works out so well. So I don't think he probably had as much of a role in this one, if anything. And if that's the case, it's definitely evident. But musically, it's not bad. But in terms of the storytelling, it wasn't it, in my opinion. Yeah, it definitely wasn't it. But nonetheless, we're about to hit just under an hour on this one. So really quickly, I just want to say shout out to everybody who tuned into this one live. The shout outs to all of you who were in the comments. The shout out to Spacey and Lina, for jumping in on this one. I think it was worth listening to, 100%. Just had some kinks that could have been ironed out a little bit. But yeah, man, y'all want to give him an outro real quick?
Hey, man, goddamn, you know what the fuck going on. Shit. Gang will be back soon, you know what I'm saying? We're just going through some shit right now, but it's looking like early next week, late next week, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, we're not going to stop. We'll be back soon. Uploads on the way. Just take time, bro. Be patient, you know what I'm saying?
You already know. Wow. You already know what it is. It's your girl, Lina. You done know. Thank you guys for tuning in. You already know. Subscribe to Shadiq. Subscribe to RagTalk. They coming back soon, man.
Coming back soon, man.
Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.
You get me? And as always, y'all hang tight for some more reactions. We all got some more of those coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.